the mid lane is open. And I'm really not sure about support Visage, so some sort of mid.
The other hero's a Pugna, so how is I gonna kill anybody? I mean, right now he's been stacking some Ancients for Sumail. But yeah, it's looking a little rough for EG and kill potential.
Ame jumps forward, pushes Crit back even further, and will cut the creep wave as a result. Seems like LGD, like, this laning phase is great and everything, they just really have to make sure they maintain control. Oh, nice stun there. Impale lands on his Eye with the nuke coming in. They bring Zai very low, and Ame's just looking to be able to finish him up with a couple of right clicks, but Sumail is here for a little bit of vengeance with a Fisher block. Maybe they can get Ame, but managed to make the leap over to Yao, and the roll is going to miss. Trouble. Coil holding Universe in for a little while. Maybe he's not going to be able to chase that one down, though.
Denied.
But I think maybe he's just
top as well.
Job of owning
11.
The nuke. Oh, and it is enough to finish him off. He gets a raindrop, and he realizes that when he comes back to lane, he just cannot afford to be missing that raindrop.
I think a lot of people kind of underestimate just level 6 Visage in general.
Yeah. Zai is going to be slowed down by the dagger, which leads to Victoria. Spree and Land have that sort of lineup that just kind of like owns the map and takes objectives really fast. So the fact that if they can actually take some of these outer towers during the laning phase before EG actually get their team fight potential ready to go, I think that's a gigantic win, particularly when it comes to controlling the Ancients. Yao is going to be struck by the long-range boulder kick from Crit, helped out by the trap slow.
The LGD can do anything about it. They need like level 4 Empower PA or something to kill that.
I think they could take that mid tower and then get aggressive wards and then just move to contest. Ame tries to go for the quick kill onto Zai, but a trap fight will save him some of the trouble. Echo Slam from Universe is going to be able to control the Nyx Assassin. That's one. Ame going to be hit by the boulder from Crit, but he has to keep on moving as now Arteezy's here, plus the trap slow. They're going to be able to get the silence before Ame can make the jump over to Yao. A Chain Frost, that's a healthy one, bouncing back and forth between Sumail, but he managed to get the refraction off last second. Arteezy embracing that Chain Frost.
And he's got the Soul Ring, the boots, the blink. The showcase of this could have huge implications for EG, getting momentum back.
There's the Echo Slam. It's going to go onto an Nyx Assassin, take that free kill before the Spike Carapace can go off. But maybe he wants to fight this. Maybe he doesn't. We'll see. The Familiars are coming in hard. Universe already takes one crit worth, and they're just going to be able to burst him down. Now they try and back up, but the Familiars is here with the silence, and the stuns are going to be able to control maybe for a really long time, but they do have the Chain Frost, and Arteezy can take it, but Zai cannot. It actually bounced over to hit Crit as well, so maybe he's going to be able to get away a little bit farther, dodges some of that damage over time, and I think he's going to be okay. Ame just looks for his next victim. Now, he doesn't like fighting into Arteezy, but he really wants to be able to get on top of Crit, but he just can't do it. He's going to have to back up.
If you want him to die.
Yeah. And that's why I think LGD just kind of avoided it, right? And just kill all the other surrounding heroes. Crit! Whoa, that was pretty fortunate, but he's still gonna die. Completely mana burnt out by Victor.
Anti-mage, they were kind of consistently waiting on to get going. Smoke up here from both teams.
Smoke is going to be able to run into old 11. He's been silenced up, but he might just be able to dodge this long enough to get off the RP. Tries to position for 2, instead goes to the skewer back, and they actually just slay the Earth Spirit. Maybe more. The dagger's going to be able to land onto Zai. Victoria's just going to go for the nuke. Stalled up, and Mana Burn will actually finish him off.
That's only a level fights.
A Vendetta is going to pop EG Smoke, and oh, again, they're a little bit late. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of dust, and he gets off the Spike Carapace before any of those abilities hit him, so he bounces back a lot of the damage. Victoria is going to be slain by the Echo Slam, but that's full-on commitment from Universe there. He's actually going to be hit by just a bunch of nukes from LGD, brought down, and the Coil, also latching onto Sumail, is going to be able to get that extra hero. The RP laid down onto him. Zai's going to go and try and get some life drain out with a Chain Frost bounce around between the Familiars, and straight over to Sumail, hits him again! Sumail just can't get away from all this. Now Arteezy, it's up to him to somehow win this, but I don't think it's possible. With 2 of their heroes down, LGD, they're just going to be able to hunt for more. Dagger comes up into Arteezy with the skewer back. You can be super tank. Oh, they're still going to ignore him. They're going to go for Crit. Take him down. Leave Arteezy as the big, beefy dessert for dinner. He'll go down, and Ame, and maybe just clean that team fight up. They're sitting at 10K and 8,000 net worth, respectively. Top 2 easily. Even get the extra kill with Zai. Maybe chases it all the way to the tier. Victoria heads back over to top lane where Zai's trying to poke at it. Is he gonna wait for another blast and Spike Carapaces? No, he just goes to the stun. Will manage to land it. The help of maybe. Honestly, there was no pressure to land the impale there, because maybe he could just practically blow him up all by himself. Yao's going to run into 2 here. The wards just ended up dying, but it was just long enough for them to be able to see Yao in position. I'll take that free support pick off, but they are going to be caught. Maybe he's gone straight over from top lane and immediately gotten to mid to catch Victoria. Doesn't have the Vendetta, so he's going to be revealed as the smoke pops. Universe starts moving forward. Oh my goodness. All right, well, thank God Medic's Eye is there, but the RP! Old 11 spotted his opportunity to land onto 3. He's going to be able to grab RT as well with a Chain Frost bouncing around. That is all 3 of them dead.
Hesitant play here from Ame, waiting out the creep wave. Those birds just do not take damage if RTZ's nearby.
Oh, an initiation actually on the side. They bring some mail in for this when they pop the BKB, but that is a puck that is able to dodge all the damage thanks to Yules, and now face shift, but the Universe gets the initiation still onto him, so they get that big kill, but the RP goes down. Managed to grab 2, but Samael will chase him away. The heroes are just ready to live. Ame, he actually comes in and gets another crit. Managed to finish off 1, but he is so damn low, and if he dies, he might not come back alive with that Aegis. He's just going to come back and might die again. But fortunately, Samael doesn't have any mana, and Universe doesn't really have a whole lot of mana either. He's going to be able to get that control of the Enchant Totem, plus the bird, slowing him down. This is the problem, is they could just kite Ame really well on that second life. But again, Samael didn't really have the mana to come forward. They're trying to say, Jesus Christ! Ame, 982 damage from a dagger, but he will end up dying. That is a nice little impale, and Yao is also going to be feasted upon by the evil geniuses, boys. They just brought.
Get out. The Manta style was on cooldown. He couldn't dispel the silences. I think it was like 1 or 2 seconds off. Victoria's going to look for a kill here on the crit, maybe.
But there is going to be RTZ there. They're going to burst down crit, but maybe RTZ can get the counter kill on Victoria. She certainly can. This is one of those. EG, knowing that the puck is actually bottom lane, they're going to push out and see if they can catch somebody here. Universe at his blink. They're going to go for the Phantom Assassin here. They do manage to land the stun before the BKB, so he's just going to give up his first life. That's okay. He's going to come back with BKB and see if he can chase EG. Or EG going to feel like they can fight this one. He is actually going to blink forward and take the easier kill onto Yao, potentially, with a trap slowing him down. Universe just going to hold on to his Shadow Blade here, sit on the back lines, waiting for his blink. If there's any sort of counter initiation like Victoria coming up here, RTZ, oh Jesus, Ame actually just blows up the Earth Spirit, but they do manage to get a jump in from Old 11. Unfortunately, he was silenced, so the RP is only going to be able to catch 1, but it is RTZ. Ame will take that kill. Echo Slam, oh no, it's a little bit late. They do manage to get the stun onto Ame, which buys Samael a little bit of time, but he was Heaven's Halberd during all of that, so he just sat there in the Metal Strike, and now he's going to be surrounded by far too many heroes. LGD will actually...
Got that cheese in the inventory of Ame still on the Phantom Assassin, so this is very difficult for EG to justify buying back on these 2 heroes. The respawn so low, I think you just have to let this die.
Yeah, without TA, I think that it's not possible for them to win a fight against LGD, so...
Things look so promising at the beginning. The or BKB, they get the Aegis with relative ease. They're basically in a 3v5 at that point. They just overcommit. And poor crit, man, he just got 1 shot. This is 2 sets of very easy racks for LGD.
LGD.
But it might not be fast enough to make LGD back off, and that's the real worry.
RP onto Solo Samael with the coil just for the added stun. He's dead. 90 seconds. How do they possibly hold against LGD, especially with Ame just running a train on Evil Genius? He's going for RTZ. Meanwhile, the jump forward by Crit does whatever disruptive damage he can. But in the end, it's 2 heroes from Evil Geniuses that are left. RTZ with the buyback, and Universe jumps forward. Okay, that's not the initiation you really wanted. He gets out only a Fisher, no Echo Slam. RTZ comes back just to die again, and EG will call it Ultra Kill for Ame to end things here in this game number 2.
Super impressive game from LGD. I think after having seen the way the lanes played out, they just had such stable, strong early game that it was so difficult.